Hello. I decided I start early because why not? I'm wasting stamina not doing this earlier. But anyway, today I will be looking through the content for the reprint of the event. What was this translated to? The after-school hero and the fantastic boyfriends. So it is a crossover event with the game you've probably never played of. That was originally developed by LifeWonders. And this crossover originally released like a year ago or something like that. Let me just turn off this title card. But yeah, fun. Let's get to it and not waste any more stamina. Before I did YouTubing and all that, I was diligent with making sure I didn't waste any stamina, but now I kind of just have to because, you know, I need to prepare stuff and all that, unfortunately. But yeah, let's just... Oh, wait, before we go in... Should I go summon some things? There are some new ARs, and everyone received a skill Evo, including Necros, for some reason. I'm not too excited about any of these ARs. Like, the only decent one is the one that seems to, like... Or the only one that caught my eye was the one that removes buffs when your unit is hit. But I guess I will throw in a few tickets for the banner. I'd like Necros. He's actually been a surprisingly useful unit for various things. Let's say 4 tickets. Four tickets for a 5-star. Very reasonable, I know. Okay, we got Orgus. And Ifrit. So, keep in mind, it might be worth pulling in the AR banner, despite what I said, because these ARs will be well, besides the special ones that were from the shop and all that, from event shops that is, these ones will be the first truly limited ARs we'll ever receive. So after the event is done, besides the Anvari Searcher one, all these other ARs will be not obtainable through the regular AR gacha after this event is transpired. Alright, let's just finish this off with one more ticket. Well, I wasn't expecting anyways. Alright, let's hop in. I will do the story some other time. Not decided when. Probably gonna be this coming Monday, because this Sunday we'll probably have a discussion for the new ARs and evolutions. Speaking of evolutions, maybe I should do them right now. Do I have anyone on my team that actually is from, like, featured? Besides Hero? No. And I don't really... I remember what his Evo is, and I don't think I need it for the drop quest, so let's just give it a chance. Bye-bye Stamina Papa needs to grind again. Actually, in the end of the previous event for Summer River Adventure, I didn't end up grinding coin after I got everything I wanted from the shop. Usually I do, but from the last coin scuffle event, I just have so much coin now that, like, I don't know. I would rather just use my stamina on getting the souls from dailies now. Because I do still need to skill up all my units that I have leveled up. Oh crap. Oh wait, never mind. Everyone boosts equally in this. So, Necros was a 4-star AR, or any of the others was one of the 5-star ARs. This one should be fine. Yeah, that event bonus looks about right, I think. Look at my maximum effort for the ARs. I don't have any AR tickets, and honestly, I don't really want any of the ARs, so whatever. Don't get me wrong, I love ARs in general, but these ones don't seem to be must-haves for my uses anyways. I brought 3-star doors. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, for weakness. Well, this music is a bit annoying. I mean, it's good, but it's like listening it for something you grind with, I don't know. But yeah, so to summarize what the new content is for this reprint, we have one evolution for every featured unit in Spanner. So that is Necros and Bacchus, as well as the Hero and Orgus and Soul. We also have some ARs, but let me go over the evolutions first. For the evolutions, starting with Hero, on turn 4 now, he receives, I believe, 50 CP. So that coincides with his Crit plus plus ability. Or is it Crit plus? I forget which. But essentially, it gives him a chance of getting his charge ready. Not because it's not guaranteed, because it's not 100 CP like other units bestow to themselves. But, you know, every second phase, or if you have a CP battery every phase, it could be useful if for some reason you're taking 4 turns per phase. That just makes him stronger and more in general for his function of being a 4th turn board wiper. I believe his what's it called? I believe his 4-star is all range. Yeah, it is. So it gives him a chance to actually board wipe. You have your own board wiper now, just by chance. And on turn subsequent to turn 4, so 5 and onward, he will also have a 40% chance of receiving crit to self whenever it's like turn start or when he attacks or something. I forget the trigger timing, but it's just subsequent from there. So in a sense, it kind of functions like the protagonist in their Dragonborn ability. Hello, Inuzuka Shino. Sorry for not saying hello earlier. I'm jealous Leaked doesn't need to grind much while me still struggling. Oh, Lich doesn't need to grind much? Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, do you just mean that you're jealous that I don't need to grind much? Well, you know, I'm kind of a min-maxer, so I don't really... After min-maxing for so long, I'm actually just reaching the point where all my gains are being capped out. I don't know why I'm taking so long. So the reason why I picked Taurus in this team really is just so that he can hold the weakness AR. So, and also, he has a chance of giving protection. I forget if it's... I think it's 90% once we're around. So, just to help Hero get his first buff up, and also give him a bit more strength to weakness. Unfortunately, in the very, very first turn, I saw he failed getting attack up. No, it's not guaranteed, so, but it's something. I see. Well, don't worry, I'll get easier to grind resources as things are going. Even as time passes, it's easier for you to grind resources than it was for me the first time. They just made coin a lot more abundant than before, and there's an abundance of resources too, for limit breaking and all that, a lot more than in the past when you had to use the shitty daily quests. So you should be able to catch up faster than it took me to reach the cap of all my resources. With that said, that's not gonna help you catch up in terms of having, I guess, an amazing roster. With that, you just need to play a long time. And be the arbiter of if you want to pull on a banner or not, and if the units are to your liking or not. I'm still a novice at this game. I'm still struggling how the effects and buffs work here. Yeah, buffs are very different in this game. Like in many other games, you get buffs like, you know, add 15% to your damage, or, you know, reduce damage by 5% or 10%. But in this one, it's the buffs, both defensive and offensive, are extremely large multipliers that essentially you're like thinking very regularly in like an exponential kind of level. The standard multiplier for a damage buff is 2 times. That is to say, every damage buff has a multiplier that is like small-ish, like 1.35 or 1.2, but everyone plays that. That's like at skill level 1 or status level 1. When you have a skill level 100, then your statuses you inflict or bestow to yourself or inflict on the enemy will also be status 100, and the effect is actually just doubled from the multiplier. So if it was like 1.35 multiplier at you know, status level 1, then it would be like a 2.7 in what's called status level 100, and that's kind of how we how you evaluate the true worth of a unit at the max skill level. And as a result, like when you stack, damage buff stacking is extremely pertinent in this game. It's not pertinent, not the right word, but it's very overwhelmingly strong, because you're essentially doing like a exponential stacking of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and eventually, like it can be like, you know, 1,000 time multipliers and all that if you have the right setup. It's kind of bananas. It's useful to categorize buffs and debuffs by, you know, what they generally do. Just immediately recognize the buffs that what's called increase your damage. So for buffs, you have Vigor, which looks like an angry face, and Ardor, which looks like a heart, and the Crit series, which includes Crit and Crit Plus and Crit Plus Plus, which looks like a kind of like a shockwave, I guess, pointing to the left, with various pluses beside it, which those are especially large because they're natively at status level 1 2 times, so they just double into 4 times. You have Limit, which looks like an angry fireball, and that multiplies your damage at a minimum of 2 at status level 100, but increases up to 4 times if you are the closer your health approaches to 0. And then you also have Attack Up, which looks like a sword, but it actually is that exact symbol there, but they decided to share that icon for other things, which is a bit confusing, but yeah, that's also around a 2 times multiplier, and you also have Brawn, which looks like a fist. Those are generally the damage buffs you want to remember. There's also some special ones, but then those are like really specific cases. You also have debuffs that accomplish effectively the same thing, but from the other side of reducing their defense. So you have Weakness, which only lasts for 1 turn, which looks like a target symbol. Then you have Break, which looks like a foot. So I guess you're like breaking a foot or something. Or it looks like a shoe, not a foot. And then you have what's called Freeze, which lasts for 4 turns, I think, maybe? What is the symbol for Freeze? Oh yeah, it's like a snowman. It's weird. And Stigma, which I believe is 3 turns. And the symbol for Stigma is, it's kind of like a brand or a stamp. A stamp with an X, like a do not enter symbol. Oh my god, he didn't do enough damage. Disgusting. Impossible. How did he survive? No. Is that fucking tenacity thing? your best resource on this is on the wiki. A lot of things are still in Japanese in-game, and especially with new events, you're not going to learn them from in-game at all. The only way you can really learn in-depth of what new units and new ARs do is by looking at the wiki. You can do it at housamo.wiki. Defense up plus protection plus tenacity, the first two from the golem pug. Oh, was that it? God damn it. I forgot they gave defense buffs on these drop quests. That's really annoying. Unless you have soul. I said it for you so you don't have to say it, Irby. Maybe I'll consider bringing soul, but first I want to see these quests for the first time before I decide that. Oh my god, everyone received this and disgusting. So there are also defense buffs, which are like the inverse of damage buffs. They're not as ubiquitous as damage buffs, like they're slightly less common. And the most relevant ones usually only last for 1 turns. The 1 turn ones you should like be aware of are tenacity, which looks like a cross of swords, and I believe a helmet, and there's also a what's called protection, which looks like a shield with a plus symbol. And then there's defense up, which is a shield but without the plus symbol, which lasts for 4 turns, which is special. There's also evasion, which also is technically a defense buff. Actually, it is a defense buff, but it's kind of treated as more than that sometimes, because the multiplier is so excessive, it kind of just reduces it to like 1% of the original damage. Your Ellie is the only one carrying your team, since she was my first 5-star. Yeah, 5-stars, especially later on, generally have a very elaborate kit, so yeah, she could carry her in, but unfortunately she's still slash range, so even if she's carrying you, it's going to be slow too, because even with slash range, even with a strong slash range, you're not going to be able to clear 3 columns that are completely full. No, you would only be able to, what's called, clear the front row with that unit. So one of the more optimal strategies in for consideration for teams for maps like this is street shot units, or a mixture of shot and snipe and magic units to hit every square possible. That said, it's only like as useful as it could be if they're doing lethal enough damage, which with the right setup they often can. Also, hello Irby. We are almost done with these quests. Oh wait, oh no, I was forgetting to redeem the what's called the free AR. There's a free AR that's not from the AR summon. I believe it's in the shop. I didn't get any yet. It would have given me a bit more of a bonus. I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. I'll get it after this. And then there's also versions of reducing damage, but for the enemy side. So they kind of act like defense buffs, except they're like damage debuffs for the enemy. There is what's called. There is a curse, which looks like a magic circle with a cross in the center. Well, skull and bones, like a Jolly Roger or something. I forget. No fucking blow range. Because he didn't get fucking attack up again. And there's what else? There's Dazzle. Sorry, Curse lasts for 3 turns actually, and Dazzle lasts for. Does it last for 2 turns? No. Curse lasts for 4 turns, and Dazzle lasts for 3 turns. I'm pretty sure. Can't believe Force actually killed him. And are there any other debuffs that reduce your attack. Well, there's buff reversal, but that's a bit special, so I won't get into that. I can't upgrade much. I'm running out of coins. I wish I could have played more in the coin shuffle. I thought 10 million is enough for me. I mean, 10 million is a decent amount for starting off. You only really need to think about, like... Actually, 10 million is pretty impressive. But yeah, you only need to think about going, like, saving 100 million or so if you're, like, at the end of the game and, like, are at a good point. But if you're just building it up, that's fine. See, look at that. I'm telling you, Irby, like, that extra range really matters a lot. So in Necros's Evo, he actually can now reach, as you can see, Hero as well as Necros from the enemy side. It's a 3x2 box in front of him this time, instead of just the 2-square diamond range, which is neat. He also received Charm Immunity, which is less relevant. Oh look, I actually received the 3-star AR from that. Let's go right now. Oh, thank God, you can equip it. Alright, so that finishes the tall quests. I mean, of course, in future Inuzuka, Shino, I'm not sure if you've done an event before, but yeah, just keep on grinding the highest level quests you can. Once you do but you should do all the quests at least once, just for the free stone. Let's see the item exchange quickly. Upgrading costs too much. I wish they could fix that. It's not that bad. It's only when you do like seed upgrades that it's really bad, but that's the end game, so it's understandable. Wow, look at that. The minimum amount of seeds ever. Why do they give so low for reprints? I don't understand. At least they gave some blossoms too. No level or skill seeds though. Disappointing. Yeah, there's really nothing new here. That sucks. Let's close it up and... Oh, maybe we should... Let's take an intermission and try out these high difficulty quests. So the first one I believe was with a thing. It was going to be with Jormungandr. Not Jormungandr, with Fafnir. The setup I did before kind of required good start position, which I don't really want to do again. How am I supposed to do this? That's just me making noises. Slime Solar. I got other things to do, Irby, like continue main scenario quest on Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I don't know, let's just pick a random one and then I'll change it later. I'd rather build my main team right now. So right now I'm just thinking of a specific setup where I'm going to be slashing the units in front. I guess they're 1-star. I wonder if anyone has Topoplus. No one has Topoplus. Oh well. Let's go for a water type. I believe it's fire type. And I guess that's fine, maybe. Oh, I forgot that they weren't all pulled in the beginning. Might actually be better if I do this instead. Yes, he got the break. I believe the F-Kare is on Shiva now for that, so. Here comes the giant fist. Oh wait, this charge disappeared. Oh well. I can't focus too much on this game. I was busy playing LOL. Oh, it's same. I wish they would marriage quest though. Rip Shiva. Nah, Shiva's fine. They have love quests, which is like, you know, you pair them or something, and then you can do the love quests. The pairing itself, though, not everyone has a love quest, and the pairings themselves isn't a very ceremonious event. They give you a special line, but that's it. Alright, next one was Jormungandr. Honestly, the strategy I did last time was pretty OP. Perfectly suited for it, was just horse spamming guts. In fact, I think that might have been intended, just the way it was structured. Hello, Azinu. We're just taking an intermission from job quests to do the challenge quest right now, which I should have done in the beginning, but whatever. I guess I'll just spam Forest Lake. Does anyone have a fully seated horse? No, of course they don't. Mine is probably the highest seated then. I have no reason to be taking this long. And for us. And well, let's just read these guys. Yeah, this is fine. Gainer EXP from these events to rank up is long and tedious. Gaining EXP. Yeah, I mean, it's the fastest you can do for gaining EXP in general. Just using an all 5-star team. Oh no, he didn't get guts. That's fine. Zao inflicts an nullify buff as well as he, I forget if he reduced CP, but probably not. He also bestows guts. Oh, goodbye, Camille. I was keep on getting low. Sorry, it was just funny. But yeah. Point of guts is to, I mean, the point of Zao is really for guts. I don't remember him taking this much damage. But yeah, Guts is really cheesy with Horus and Sao sometimes, as you can see. Alright, goodbye. Alright, and let's finish up with the last challenge quest.
何やってんのよモロク。岩の下敷きになっちゃって大丈夫？ほら、私が持ち上げてあげる。
すげえな、アスタルテ。俺と怪力で勝負できるやつなんて初めて見たぜ。
Who else can bestow double buffs? I don't know. This is probably strong enough for you. Let's cross my fingers that Tsukuyomi spawns beside Kotaro. Alright, let's do this. You bitch, no. Oh, whatever. Sushi's pretty good. Alright, that finishes our intermission. Let's get back to doing the drop quests. I hope you enjoyed those quick clears. Maybe I'll try Soul this time. Just because Macros is good, but he's you know, still just snipe. Not the best for White Slash or White Quests rather. Where's Soul at? I mean, that's Soul. We're gonna be casually getting the corresponding 5-star. What's the best transient from this gacha? Definitely the 5-star. Necros and Bacchus. Overwhelmingly strong. Like, he seemed pretty good when he first released, but he's proven to be better than just that ever since the past year of challenge quests and new events. He's consistently found usage because of his diverse debuff kit. Debuffs are generally not targeted by challenge quests for countermeasures. Buffs are, so Necros has many ways of dealing, like just, you know, ignoring mechanics because they don't counter him. He has ways of doing flat damage ability with a countdown, getting both ticks as well. Countdown, if you inflict it by attacking, it only gives 1 tick of the damage of 20,000 per tick. But because he inflicts it when he's hit, he's able to... Countdown actually lasts for 2 turns, so he's able to give both ticks of 20,000. Or 40,000 total over 2 turns. Besides that, he's also... His 3-star has Charm, I believe, and his 5-star just is an overwhelming hitter with Stigma, and he also has Dazzle. And I forget if he curses. He probably does in some way, but he does a bind as well when he hits. I don't know. It's very ridiculous how much debuffs he gives. No, come on, Eventfeld, please. What's the best transient from this gacha? I already answered that. Well, I wonder how easy you're gonna make HD key. I already finished it. What? On release? Do you mean the event after this? I'm not sure what you mean, Athena. But I literally just finished the 3rd challenge quest. If you want to see my first attempt or my first clear on it that I published, just look at my original videos for this event last year. I did a similar setup, except this one was more reliable as Fushi. One was actually a pretty good unit for his insane thrust damage with a crit plus and phase start. Guaranteed, by the way, not 90% bullshit. Oh, that's right, Necro sucks, I forgot. My bad. That's telling me to forget he sucks at damage. I don't have to use it, right? I wonder if there's any other units that can give me that bonus 50%. Probably want to use eye gear. Me clicking on every attribute because I don't remember the units. Would a second Orgus help? Maybe. But he wouldn't have the reach. A lot of switch times. 20%, damn it. I'll consider using Necros again. Let me just see the others first. Alright, let's switch to Necros. Irby's gonna be swimming in French points after this. Hello, Godly. Overall, pretty straightforward. I vaguely remember these drop quests that should be fairly difficult the first time I did them. If I remember correctly, when I was actually still doing videos for individual drop quests, I regularly kept on having a unit die and switching to a backline help. Damn, quite enough.
さあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ？
What is this arrangement? Like this. Just a couple more to go. I believe this event lasts for a bit over 2 weeks, so 20 days or something like that. So it's not too long, thankfully. That's also, you know, not gonna happen with the strength speed. After this event, supposedly there's going to be a new server event. Not sure what it is, but according to the info page of this reprint, there's going to be a second crossover for Fantastic Boyfriends, which is really funny, but okay. New wolf unit? Oh, Oguchi Magumi. Or is it Magami? Magumi. I can't remember. I keep on forgetting the name. Oguchi Magami, probably, maybe. Alright, last one for today. Let's check it out.
僕が下などタンクタンク夢のアンガチで決まりだガチで決めるぜご主人様高ぶる邪魔をするな
And this one is taking well. I am not gonna be happy to grind this one. You equipped Shenong with Fisher King AR, but it won't nullify cooldown in 8. The high difficulty quest 3, it didn't. Oh, you mean countdown, not cooldown. Do you have it fully maxed? It should be nullifying it. Like, do you have all 100 copies? Because, like, if you do, then I have no explanation for it. Alright. That concludes the drop quests and the challenge quests. Yeah, and I don't really want to pull any more for the summons because, again, they don't seem that interesting to me. I don't know, I think that's it for the stream then. Just talking in just a bit under an hour. Well, thank you for joining me, everyone. It was quite a very straightforward stream. There's nothing in the shop particularly interesting, so I don't need to check that right now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the event. Look forward to, or hope you enjoyed the new EVs and the hours, and look forward to the second event featuring Fantastic Boyfriends again. Maybe coming up after this again. I don't know how you feel about that, but we'll just have to see. Alright guys, bye-bye!